Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. How are you today? It is Friday. Yes, it's Friday. It's the end of the week. What you all up to? It'd be good to hear. We are live here at Crafters TV, and boy, have we got a masterclass for you. It's a masterclass which is a little bit different because it's all about storage. We've had a rummage in our warehouse, looked at all our storage needs that we've got in there, and we're going to get through as many as possible in the next couple of hours because there are loads of storage that we have. We do have some offers on our storage, so you can actually head to the website and you'll find some storage on there that is with up to 70% off as well. So make sure you do that. And also talking about the website, we've also got our firework flash sale as well, and we've got up to 30% off on selected embossing folders, ink pads. There's loads on there, so go and have a look. So it's going to be amazing. Now, not only today are we doing our storage, which is for our masterclass, we've also got a giveaway. So to commemorate our Remembrance Day, we are giving away poppies. I mean, what a fab giveaway today. Absolutely beautiful. We have a die set and we have a stamp set of poppies. I mean, these can be used all year round, but obviously quite poignant this time of year, which is amazing. Now, also, if you want to head over to the the Facebook page, I'm a Crafter's Companion. So if you haven't joined, go and join that because, as it says, it's all Crafter's Companion there. You'll see all the makes, and that's from everybody out there from our design team, to all you lovely crafters that post on there. We've put up a link that you can make a tutorial of how to make this actual card here. I think you'll see it's just absolutely beautiful. The simplicity of this card is gorgeous. So head over to I'm a Crafter's Companion and you'll find out, it's up there now, and you'll find a tutorial on how to make that card. Now, I'm not on my own today. I've got a whole day today with this amazing man who's going to inspire us and work his magic, that's for sure. But it's only our Craig Laird. Hello, Craig. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you very much. Raring to go for another day on Crafters TV. Of course, we've got the last live shows of the week. However, we do have our brand new craft-alongs continuing throughout the weekend as well. So they're going to be coming your way. But yeah, we're going to have Friday Night Live later on, where we're going to really focus on lots of different demos. But what we're going to do within this one is we're going to give you that helping hand when it comes to storage. We've got some deals coming up later on when it comes to crafty items. But yeah, do you ever struggle the right storage with the right product, the right size, whether it's binders, whether it's boxes, whether it's dividers? Well, myself and Debbie, we're going to give you a helping hand over the next couple of hours. And well, do you know what? We might purposely make a mess to then, of course, tidy up with the storage.
Oh, absolutely. I can't wait. I'm going to make a big mess over there for him.
When do you know?
Let's see who's in with us today. Rachel is on social, so good morning, Rachel, or afternoon now. Lois is in saying good morning from Ohio. Therese is in this morning from Illinois. We've got Mary Beth's in from Minnesota. Polly is in also from Florida. Michelle Harris is in saying morning all, and Robin is in from North Carolina. Now, we are fully interactive. All you've got to do to win those poppy stamp and dies is to send a comment in. That's all you've got to do, and then our lovely Rachel will pick someone at the end of the 2 hours, and those items will come winging their way to you. Right, let's get started, shall we? We're going to start off with storage. Now, these ones are our large stamped storage folder. These bags, honestly, we sell thousands of them because you all love them, and I know that there's people, and they will tell us in the comments, they have lots of them. Some have 30, some have 40 of them, and they keep everything in them. There's such a good way of storing your dies. That is the purpose of these. They're absolutely beautiful. You'll be able to store all your dies in there and keep them where you need to. You have a tag on it. If I just bring that round to the front, so you can actually write whatever you've got in there. So easy access to whatever your dies have. You can maybe keep one for all your edibles, keep one for all your embellishments. You can keep one for your creative card dies. They're absolutely brilliant. These bags are super strong as well, so no matter what the weight of these are, the reinforced stitching on here is going to hold them in place, no problem whatsoever. So even if you've got that on a hook on your wall, that's going to last for a long, long time. Now you've got the zip. Let me just get to the zip here all the way round, so nothing's going to fall out, which I love straight away. I'm just going to make sure I open it the right way. And then you can see inside, do you get the, yes, you get the stamp, do you get the folders inside as well? And stamp storage folder large. So you might not get the folders. We're going to check for you, so that'll just be the case. But the actual storage itself, you can buy the magnetic sheets. So it's just the binder. You can buy the magnetic sheets that go inside and then store everything in there. But the binder itself, you've got that today for $12.79 or $17.91 in dollars. So really good price there on our storage system. The great thing about this one's upside down. Let me turn it the right way. Is you've got pockets in the side as well. So if you like going to craft with your mum, going to a craft group, going around to the neighbours, you can literally put all your tools inside here. So they're going to fit all in those ones. You've just got enough to, and in fact, that you could fit plenty more in here. If I shut that, can you see how much room, more room you've got to go inside there? It literally is packed. You can pack so much inside. So a great one to have today. That one is your larger folder. If you wanted a smaller folder, we've got that covered for you as well. So the smaller one is the A5 one. Again, you can go on the website and look at the magnetic sheets or the stamp sheets as well. What I like about the magnetic sheets is that on the back you can actually stick your stamps as well. Works in exactly the same way, so it's got that reinforced stitching. Literally, you've got your pockets in the front there, so you've got 2 pockets so you can put all your tools or your die brushes or your pokey tools, whatever you want. It's got these really nice ring binders as well, so you can literally pop anything in there, even all your notes, and a nice strong case. So the smaller case today is $9.59 platinum or $12.79. So a really great one to store your dies in if that's what you're looking for. Right, we're going to head over to Craig now, and he's going to be showing us something else. You've got a big bag over there, Craig.
Oh, I've got a big bag here which serves many, many purposes. Now, when it comes to these ones here, the initial idea, the initial concept of these ones here, if I open it up, now you're not going to get the contents, but this is just going to show you. These are going to hold your storage trays. Now, not only is it going to hold your ink pad storage trays, it will hold your pens. Now, I'll just show you this in a second. If I take these out, what you're going to be able to do is if you are on the move and you're on the go, you can then pop your trays and you can then start to store these all the way throughout. Now, I know black on black doesn't really work well, but it just gives you that idea as how you can start to store up your trays inside the bag. What you will also get though is, you'll probably notice there's a little bit of a space here. You will get a padded back. So then therefore that's going to stabilise them. But what you can do is take out the padded back and all of your storage for your pens, things such as your classics, they'll go in there as well. But just a really good branded bag for you to then go if you're going to craft classes, craft crops, of course. If you are even just going for a night or a day away, of course, you've got the Spectrum Noir brand, but that's going to go into your hold all, of course. You can put just your essentials in there. You've got your zip pockets at the side. You've also got your additional zip pocket on the other side. So it's maybe going to be your A4 letter size cardstock, it's maybe going to be your MIDI or even your mini in there. It's all your essentials, your tools, your adhesive. You've got your pocket in the front as well. So you've got your additional one here. You've got an inside pocket here. So it's absolutely jam-packed full of pockets. You've got your bungee cord at the front. So you've got your 3 pockets there at the front. So don't just think about your trays, although that's the initial concept. You can be using these for generic storage. You do have the handles on here as well, so if you don't want to have the shoulder strap, you can take it off, but even just with the handle there, you've got these all in place. Not only are they well stitched, you've got them riveted as well, so you know that that handle ain't going to go anywhere. And even on the base, you've got your metal studs as well, so that's just going to, of course, stabilise it on whatever surface that you're going to be using it on. So to get that one for $37.49 or $44.99, if you are platinum though, that's going to come at $29.99 or $35.99. So yes, think about your tray storage or think about your ink pad storage. However, this is a great universal storage case, hence the name, of course, for things out of just crafting. If you are doing nights away, days away in a hotel, or maybe just your essentials, stuff like that, it's a nice size storage bag for you to pop your bits and pieces in.
Craig,
hello, my friend.
I've got some bags.
You do indeed.
I've got some storage bags. Aren't these amazing?
They are indeed.
I have to say, these are some of my favourite prints that we've done in the storage bags. I love the purple print, love it with the grey,
yes.
Just something really different. Haven't seen ones like this, and they're really big bags as well, aren't they? I'm going to let you just talk about these bags. I might just go and grab some stuff.
Oh, you will you?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Wait for a little
I'm not going to
rummage.
grab it out of your case, though.
No, don't do that, because that's organised chaos.
I might get told off for that.
It's a good chance for us to tidy the side as well, because we tidy it and then it just becomes a mess again, doesn't it? Not me, not me or Debbie. Right, we've got, okay, you literally are just going to be throwing stuff on there, aren't you? So we've got our storage. Let's see how quick I can give you kind of a little run through within the storage here before, oh, jeez, peeps. Right, well, you have got options. You've got them different dividers. So if you want them a whole one that will hold your junior, you can, of course, do that. But you can separate this if you want. Jeezy, peeps. Okay, right, so even if we go in...
Craig, you're making such a mess.
I am, haven't I? Yeah. We can then go, as you can see, we can go into sections here. We can then start to divide these up if you want to. What about coming in within this one here? And then we can pop that there. We can go in with our brushes in here. Spitting G's. Let's go into, we can go into our bungee fishnets at the side here and put all these little tools in, our straws. Hey, they're great straws, I might keep them. You know what it's like with the wooden ones, the cardboard ones at the moment. Let's go and tuck them in. Let's tuck these ones in. Okay, now you're taking liberties here. just as well we love you, Debbie. Let's go and you'll get more than one brush within the fishnet bungee. Let's go into here. So if I then start to then slot that one in. So you might want to have your favourite TriBlends or favourite classics in here. You might want to have maybe your Henry the Hoover.
I'm going to stop now. I think I'm being a bit mean, aren't I? I mean, literally.
You say that, I've still got lots of space. I know I've still got a lot to put in here, Debbie, but you will be surprised.
And can I tell you, like, I think I'm organised. Craig is the most organised crafter there is. He has his trolley.
My makeup trolley.
Yeah, which is so well organised and so neat. My craft bag isn't. You'll remember a few weeks ago, Ben took out all my stuff from my craft bag.
Did he?
And it was my own personal one.
Oh.
Yeah, and it wasn't very neat, so it didn't matter that it didn't go back in very neat either. But Craig is very, very tidy.
Yeah, I'm quite...
She got a place for everything.
There really is, yeah. I can be quite... Well, actually, no, I better not
Want to take these bags home
at 12 minutes
afterwards.
past 12 in the afternoon. I'm very quite organised.
Yes.
Let's stick with the A word, but we'll call it organised. So let's go in with our gilding waxes as well. Let's go in more into the sides here. You sure, Debbie, nothing else you're wanting to...
Well, you're going to run out, aren't you? I think we perhaps do need to get any more. Do you know what? I'm going to really bring some stuff in then. I think let's have some... I'm going to bring some bigger things in now.
Fishing it now with the Mini. But see, that's going in. That's going in. Let's pop that in. Shall we leave this? Who's in next week? Is it Robinson that's in next week?
It's me.
Oh, it's you. I might just leave this for you to put back then. Let's go in. Hand sanitizer. Oh, we've still got plenty of that, haven't we? Surprised that's not kind of evaporated itself. Anyone still use hand sanitizer?
Yeah, I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
But do you use it for actually sanitising your hands?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you do?
keep some in my bag, yeah.
Well, okay. I thought...
Yeah.
Well, no, Nick's saying, well, what do you use it for if you're not sanitising your hand? You can use it for crafty backgrounds. You can do it, you know, as a nice little alternative. If you've seen yesterday where I was doing... No, you'll not seen it yesterday because that was for a pre-record. If you tune in to Sunday's Craft Along, you will see I've done a background using bubble wrap. You can get a nice look if you were to use hand sanitizer instead. Okay, I might be getting to the point now, Debbie, that...
Okay, I'll stop.
You know, yeah. Maybe pushing it now, but you know. Hey,
You've got loads of room in there still.
We could do a Debbie and I could
You've
start...
got all your pockets.
do you know
I'll make you some room.
I'm not a pocket user.
Aren't you?
No, I'm not.
I am.
Are you?
Yeah,
no, I'm
I
not
like
one.
Pockets.
No, I'm like pockets in my trousers I'll use, but no pockets on storage. I'm not one for using. But yeah, let's.
Oh, sprayed something at me.
That's a permanent.
Oh, it is a permanent one. I'm going to feel sticky now.
High five! Oh!
Here, look, I've made some room here for you for the trimmer.
The trimmer.
We were giving that away yesterday.
You're joking?
No, me and Sarah were giving away a trimmer.
What were you doing that for?
I know. What did you have to buy? Stamping plat? No. Was it? No, can't remember what it was now. Can't remember. My mind's gone.
She's meant to be a business.
I'm really sticky. I'm sticking together.
But look at that. Now, Debbie, actually, I've got you covered.
Have you got some hand sanitizer? That'll do the trick.
But look at that. Look at everything that Debbie's thrown in. And still
room.
Got lots of room. So you can see here we've got them within sections there. Remember, within this one here, if you wanted to section it off, you could do. You could get 5 sections. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, and then an elongated one within the middle. Or, of course, you could just do 2 and 2, or you can do 3 if you want to. But look at all of that. You've got, can you imagine going to a craft class or a craft crop, and you've got all your essentials in there?
Yeah.
That could be sewing stuff as well. Not even touched upon. This does hold your Gemini Junior.
Yep.
So if you wanted to have that power cord, you could have the power cord within that zip pocket
And I
at the
think
front.
this is the one you've got. So you've got a pocket there, but oh yes. So this one
so
you
you
can
do.
put your plates. So if I just turn that one round here, you can literally put your plates inside there, and there's room to put them. In fact, let's grab
do
some
that,
plates.
yeah, we may as well just show
Let's
that.
put some
'cause
plates
you've
in
got
there
that
as
one
well.
there.
So literally, they will fit inside that pocket there. There we go, look at that. And your bag's ready to go. So you could literally fit your craft room in these bags.
You really, really could. But because of the colours and because of the designs, use them out with crafting. Now, of course, I don't have kids and I don't have a baby. But what about the essentials? You know, your nappies, your nappy sacks,
I was just thinking the
wipes?
same, not about babies, but literally you touched on that, about that can be for
Anything,
craft.
yeah.
So whatever you've got. I actually think you might be someone that does a cleaning job. I mean, or has even cleaned at home. What a bag to put under your kitchen sink with all your cleaning products and everything in there. You can take it around the house, you haven't got to worry.
I'd say that's
Absolutely
a
brilliant.
good one for the cleaning one.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
A really good one,
and
yeah.
maybe a little tool bag as well. So, and I know there's lots
Hammer,
of women
chisel,
out there that do all the
screws,
tools, and absolutely,
drill.
yeah, put the you can put it all in there.
Yeah, you could do.
I don't know where any of those things are though, Craig. I mean,
I know
you'd have to
more
explain
about that than I do with kids. But just as an FYI, Sam, no, don't carry your baby in it. You can carry the baby stuff. It would fit a baby. Don't do it though. Don't do it. Newborn, but don't do it. But, yeah.
I'd love to see that. If anybody has got a baby, because you see all the pumpkin pictures with the babies in the pumpkin.
Yeah.
You could put your baby in your craft bag, couldn't you? I mean,
Yeah.
I would love to see that. What a picture that would be. Or your puppy.
Or your
I mean,
cat,
you've got
yeah.
a little dog or something in you. That's what we need to do. If you've
That's
got
what we need to
pictures
do,
of your
yeah.
animals or your babies, I don't know if we're really allowed to ask that,
Well, I
so
don't
maybe
know,
we'll
yeah.
stick to
If they
little animals.
naturally just kind of off their own accord go into your craft bag, of course, as long as no animals were harmed in the photo taken of that. But yeah.
Absolutely not. But your platinum price on here, $22.39 or $25.57, is absolutely amazing. And that's for your deluxe totes, which is this one. And this one here, the price on that one, I mean, what a great price. Your platinum price is $15.99 or $12.77. So absolutely amazing. I love these bags, yeah.
They're
I just
really
think
handy.
they're really great. And they are going to keep you super organised.
Indeed. And
Right.
unisex as well, the grey. I know they've got the floral, but because you've got that purple, that lilac,
Yep.
with the hint of the grey, it is really quite
Oh,
unisex.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I think they're great little bags to have. So, yeah, if you're in the market for tote bags
Absolutely.
or your deluxe bag, make sure you go for those ones. Right, I'm going to leave
Right,
you to
you
it,
do that
Craig.
then.
I'm going to head back over. See you in a
Okay.
bit.
Oh, so I'm putting them
Craig,
away.
if you could just put that away, yeah. I will put it away after the show.
Can I just say, she will as well. She will. I'll give her a hand. I'll give her a hand. It's the 12 one, Nick, isn't it? Yes. So, not going to get the contents inside, but this is a good one just to show you how. This is going to hold not only your alcohol pens that are Illustrator or Classics, these will hold your TriBlend tri-colours as well because of the size of this one. So it's your 12 marker wallet. Of course, if it's going to hold your larger pens, your longer pens, it's going to hold your smaller ones. Maybe it's just a selection of both. These will hold, of course, things such as your glitter pens as well. Anything that's a little bit thick when it comes to the actual pen itself will be held in place. Maybe you're just wanting to have half pens. Maybe, of course, if you're not using one side with the pens, these just squash down. So it could be card, it could be stamps, you could get a little ink pad in there as well, as long as you're not using one side for the pens. So really, really handy, really, really universal. Maybe it is your favourite colours, maybe it's your favourite pens, maybe it's a specific shade that you're using, of course, or maybe it's just for you to go out on the go when it comes to actually taking your watercolours or your alcohol colours. Holds 12 of them here. What you have got is you've got your zip at the back, so if you are wanting to put a few things, nothing thick or substantial, but maybe some sheets of cardstock, watercolour card, you'll be able to get maybe about a good 4x6 inch and a few sheets in there. So if you are out and about in the caravan, you're going for a walk, you've got your rucksack, of course, then you can take that out and do a little bit of your watercolouring if you want to. If you're doing watercolouring, that it is white proof, so you've got a really strong, sturdy material on the front. You've got a really strong stitching as well. All of these are all of these are so important. Usually we say it, and sometimes it just like flippantly say it off our tongue because it's like, well, it goes to say it's good quality from Crafter's Companion. Not everything out there is. Sometimes you can get storage, certainly pens that are being used, open, close, zips, they start to break, they start to buckle. You won't get that when it comes to the Spectrum Noir storage wallets or any of our storage, of course. You have got the little tab at the base there, so if you're sitting it upright like it is right now on a shelf, you can pull that out, or of course you've got the handle, you can do the same, either pull it out, or if it is in a case in a tote bag, you can just lift it out with ease as well. You don't have a specific little tab on there, but you can label it maybe with a label maker or something and stick that on the side if you do have specific pens or specific colours in there. Really good size there. It's a stocking filler, I would say, for someone that loves to do their alcohol colour and watercolouring. And if you know, of course, the actual width, of course, of our pens, you will know other branded pens that are along those same kind of widths, they're going to fit exactly the same as well. So it doesn't have to be Spectrum Noir. But $8.99, $12.74, but you've got your platinum price, Debbie, of $7.19 or $10.19 for your 12 marker wallet.
Yeah, that's so good. What a great price. Robin's in this morning saying good morning from North Carolina. Teresa's in saying excited to see what Craig has in store for us today. Alexandra is in saying good afternoon. My letterpress bundle has just arrived. Yes. Yay. So I'm having a break from playing to watch the show. I would like to store everything together, so suggestions on storage would be great. Yes, we've got the show covered for you. My Little Melting Pot is saying good morning, everyone. Love that there is a tutorial on the beautiful poppy card. Yeah, it's really gorgeous. Colleen is saying, love these bags. I have them and they are so handy to have all my supplies in. PB Brewer Martin on YouTube is saying, so excited for the upcoming week's shows. Thanks for the poppy tutorial on I'm a Crafter's Companion group. In the States, our Remembrance Day is on Monday the 11th. Yes, absolutely. Ours is on the 11th as well. We want to get ahead for the cards. Charlotte is saying, Debbie, you have us laughing. Craig is very organised. I'm afraid I would be just stuffing everything into the bag without much organisation. Rachel is saying she uses hand sanitizer for removing pen from her 2-year-old when she draws on things that she shouldn't, like furniture and walls and floors. Yes, that's a really good tip. Christine is saying good morning from PA. Where's PA? Pennsylvania? Altoona, Pennsylvania. I could use those storage containers right now using a corner of my dining room to work on cards. Need to start my Christmas cards. Definitely need these. Yeah, we're going to be starting our Christmas cards this weekend. Rebecca said hand sanitizer is great for cleaning permanent ink from the top of stamp platform. Very good. Crystal Hodges is saying I am nowhere near that organised, and when I am, it lasts for only a little while. Karen is saying you two are riots. How lovely it is to enjoy your work. Yes. It's all right, isn't it? It's all right. Irene say, haha, baby in craft bag. Yeah, we didn't say that. And Irene says, riddle of the day, how many of these bags do we have? Yes, how many of the bags do you all have? Right, from bags to boxes, we're going to go into these beautiful storage boxes that we've got on the side of me here. I love these. I love them because I think they're very different to anything we've done at Crafter's Companion before, especially the print. We've literally got this beautiful vintage floral pattern, which is very different to anything we've had before. We've got a selection of boxes now for you, and I'm going to go through each individual one. So let's start with this 6x6. So 6x6 storage, I mean, it's what's really, what grabbed me about our boxes is how robust they are. The structure of them is absolutely beautiful because it's solid structure that they're going to last you a long time. They literally are really hard wearing boxes. And you can see with this one, we've got paper pads in here. Now we've got, this is 6.5 inch wide, 3.5 inch in depth and 7.5 inch wide. Height, sorry. And that's because if you've got little tabs on or you've got slightly bigger ones, these are going to be ideal for that. So your lid can go on as well, and you've still got a lot of height at the top. And you think your lid is hollow, and that's just going on to there. You've literally got, so if I put it to the side there, you've got all this height that you can see extra into there as well. So lots of different things that go in there, but they're ideal to put in for your 6x6 paper pads, and you can see fit really well well in there and not snug, so it's not like you can't get to them and pick them out. There's literally wiggle room inside. So absolutely love that one. If you want that box today. Oh, in fact, we're doing a whole showstopper, which is amazing. So I'm just going to fly through them all so you can see which ones they are. Just going to pop that way so you can see the print better. Right, our next one. Sorry about that, Sam. I'm moving everything so quickly. I love this one. I think I haven't seen one this size, and I think it's such a great shape. So this one is our 9 by 6 inch. It's a great one, especially for all your card packs. So remember the card packs we showed you yesterday with the envelopes and the cards? That fits your full pack in there, which is incredible. Another one here, so you've got those, so your cards, mixed cards and envelopes are in there. But we've also got pads like our vellum pads in here. And the sizes of these, I love this one because look at that size of pad. That's hard to store something like that. These are going to go in these, absolutely beautiful. The other thing this is going to store, that Nicola's just said, your letterpress is going to store beautifully into this box. I mean, what a gorgeous box to have. This one is 13 inch wide, 3.5 inch in depth, and it's 7.5 inches long. So it's a beautiful box to have. I love that one for storing your letterpress. That's a brilliant way to go. Now, this one, I mean, all of them are so beautiful, but I love this especially. I mean, we all love collecting our paper pads, don't we? So we've literally got your paper pads in here, and then we're going, what are you doing, Craig? Oh, Craig's making a mess now. Craig's going to make me a mess now. Are we going to see how many fit, Craig? I've got 3 in here, so let's put some more.
Okay.
So 4, 5, 6,
8.
8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You really made me think I counted wrong then. 8. 9. He's a case, isn't he?
78.
Oh, hang on.
Get it in.
Oh, there's nothing in that one. Let's put one that's got some stuff in. This one here. One more will fit in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 paper pads fitted in there. That's incredible. And if you were to have some thinner ones, you'd fit even more in there. So 11 in that one. That is absolutely mad. I love that one. So that's one there, Craig. So
okay.
Let me just pop that to the side. Now that one, let me just check. So that is your 12 by 12. So it's 3 inches in depth. Sorry, 3 inches wide, and it's 4.5 inches in depth. So that's why you can pick so many in there. So, that's a brilliant idea.
A twofer.
Yes. Look at that. So there's another, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 in that one. 13 in the lid because it's slightly wider, isn't it? So 13, 10, did we say 10? So that's 23,
11.
24 paper pads in that one box. 24 paper pads.
And the chances, if it's me, I wouldn't be having the lid on it because I'd be dipping in and out.
Absolutely,
So
yeah.
you just as well use
so
that
literally,
to the
side by
advantage.
side, look how nice they are going to look on your shelf. I mean, that's good, isn't it? I'm also thinking, if you're someone that likes collecting your records, your albums,
Oh, true.
you could put those in there and that will keep them really nice as well because of the rigidity of your box.
Absolutely.
And you can see they're not falling over.
No, they're not.
They're literally such a hard box. I love these. That's a brilliant
It's a really
idea.
good idea,
I love that one. Yeah. You do have them sometimes,
I do have them
Craig.
sometimes,
You do come
not
up with
often,
them
but sometimes.
It's always full of good ideas. Another one which is great. Now, we love these when they come out. We bought them out with a collection before.
Oh, right enough,
With the purple ones with the spots on them, so you might still have them. Let us know if you've still got one of
Do you
those.
still have yours?
I've still got mine,
Do you have
yes.
your
Yeah.
Christmas ones
Well, I
still?
say I've still got mine. Mine's at the house.
Got
So
ya.
our house where we stay at, I leave it there and I've put lots of embellishments. So when we craft from the house, we can just open a drawer and then pick out some ribbon or gems and things like that. What I love about this, it literally is one of those storage cases that keeps giving because the drawers are really deep. You can get, oh, it's nice to know there's
This
all
is
these in
somewhere.
here. Yeah, look, you wanted some foam pads, Jess. Yeah, some little ones, Craig. Yeah, you can
there
have
we go.
those ones. Oh, yeah, you like them ones. Red, I need some red liner tape. Yeah, I'm going to have that one. Yeah. Oh, sorry. So you can fit
I could give it
loads,
some
literally.
storage, actually.
But what I love about these is the fact that if you've got, we've all got those ribbons, those bows, those gems, those little pots of glitters, and we put them down, don't know where they got. You could fit so many pots of your glitters, your embossing powders, everything into one drawer. Put another one where you've got all your literally tapes and glues and everything else in there. Embellishments in there. Great for the kids. Lego. I mean, if you want to go into those sort of things and you want to store from the kids, they're going to be great for that.
Do you still get Meccano nowadays?
I'm sure you can, yeah. I'm sure you must be
love
able
that
to.
little
Yeah. You just fit so many... you fit so... You can fit so much in here. I was actually thinking of batteries, lids. Been naughty today, isn't he? Been very naughty. And then, like, what's in the last? Oh, look, even ink pads.
That's where they've gone.
That's where they've gone. Now, no, that is not even funny. We're always having ink pads go missing. And Tracy, I think, as a girl, I think Tracy's been putting them in here.
Tracy!
You
have a go at us at missing ink pads.
Here?
You take them.
She's smiling.
You cheeky monkey.
We've always got ink pads going missing in the building, honestly. It's like, where's the yellow gone? Where's this gone? And there they are. We know they're in the storage drawer. Anyway, that's your storage drawer, so you can go for that one. Don't have to go for that one. These are all coming in your showstopper. This one I absolutely love. When I first opened this up on air, I couldn't believe it because it was like a flat pack and then it all pops into place, and it is super easy to put into place as well. But what I love about it is you've got a filing system. You actually get these with it. You get 10 of these filing systems, and each one comes with that little bit on the top, so you can literally be super organised with this one. I think this is probably my favourite box.
A really good one.
I just think to get organised, again, it will fit your paper pads in there. It'll fit so much different things in there as well, but you're getting 10 of those which will work inside. So literally, if you want to get super organised, that is the box for you. I just think that is an amazing storage box. You're getting all of these today, so every single one of these.
Did you say this one's flat pack or something?
It comes flat pack.
Okay.
Yes, yeah, it comes flat pack. So literally, you just take these sides away. So from here. Oh,
or someone's
glued it. I think
it.
someone's glued it together, but it comes flat packed, and then these sides just hook over the top. If I do this, then you'll be able to see inside at those corners, so they all sort of...
They clearly don't trust us.
Yeah, don't trust us to unhinge it, but unhinge it. I think I'm a bit unhinged after this storage show.
Oh, definitely.
But there you go, you can grab all of those. You've got your 5 pieces there in total, 6 if you do Craig's tip with having the lid and the base, which is amazing. Yeah, bring that over, Craig, so we can see them all in their full glory. Look at that. Bit more, bit more, bit more, bit more. There we go, look at that. All of those for an amazing price of 50... Tis the season.
Did you see? Is that Aldi? They brought. You know how they're like.
Is it a carrot?
They're borderline when it comes to copying brands and logos. They're bringing. It's either Aldi or Lidl. They're bringing out their own cola.
They
truck
are the cola truck. They are bringing their own cola truck. Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry, Sam.
And we've made our own, haven't we? We've made our own. But you can grab those today for £55 or £56. £56 or $72. Now I just need a few minutes to recover after all this. So you grab your storage. We're going to just have a quick break. Have a look at this.
Coca-Cola, it's always the one. Goodness.
Day to day looks like on a normal day when I'm working from home. Get up, breakfast, quick phone call with my daughter, and then I'm up in the craft room and I spend all my time in the craft room. If it's spending a day with the grandkids, that's it. That's my best part of the day, just spending time with family and those gorgeous little grandkids of mine. The best part of the day when I'm at work is when I go on air, because I absolutely love it. Both. I prefer a shower in the morning. I feel fresher. I feel that I can tackle my day. However, depending on how that day's been, I also have a double shower, so I'd have one in the morning and one at night too. Absolutely, 100%. Will always be coffee, and flavoured coffee is my favourite at the moment. Dare I say it's a full English breakfast, the full works, the beans, the tomatoes, the bacon, the sausage, and everything else that goes with a traditional English breakfast. Craft along every day of the week. I absolutely love going through the stages from the start of a project to the end of a project. So craft along is definitely my favourite choice. I can't leave without my lipstick. It's a given thing. I once didn't have a lipstick on me and Leanne helped me out that day. Kick off the shoes, sit down for a couple of minutes, just gather my thoughts and then grab my tea.
Get in early on the morning to work, set up all my cameras, all my TV monitors, make sure the lights are on, check off some things before the show. After the last show, we need to make sure everything's switched off, ready for the next day. Then I get to go home, just watch some TV, watch some movies or something when I'm making some food, and then go to sleep. The best part of my day is probably going live for the first time, like the first show of the day. I enjoy it, it's just fun. Get to warm up into the day. It's when everyone's saying good morning, everyone's chatting on the live chats, so yeah. I'd say night owl, but I'm also up quite early, so a bit of both. Shower at night time. Coffee, but I like iced coffees more than hot. Savoury breakfast. Masterclass. Definitely my headphones, helps with the bus rides. I like noodles, but it has to be done properly in a pan, whacking an egg, spring onions, all the trimmings. Mad by J Park. I check the bus timetable so I can get home.
Hello there, welcome back to Crafters TV. We are right into our storage masterclass. Everything storage. We've shown you our boxes, we've shown you the bags. What else could we be showing you? Well, we've got lots more to get through. So if you are joining us today, remember that we are live and interactive. We've got plenty of people coming through making a comment because, let me just bring these sets in, just to commemorate, I'll say just to, but to commemorate our Poppy Day, which is November the 11th. We want to give these away to somebody, and all you've got to do is to comment, and these will be sent to the winner at the end of the show. Laurie is saying, hi Craig, the pretty poppy die set can be used to make the poppy you wear. I would love to make some for the family. We have made a donation. My son-in-law was in the army, thanks. Oh, that's lovely, Laurie. So it's, I think what Laurie's asking is, can this set be used to make your poppy?
Absolutely, 100%. It's a really good one to be making, even if you just use the base layer of the poppy. Obviously, I did use a different one, but I just used the base layer and just overlay it, keeping it really, really simple. Of course, it's all, of course, about the time as to obviously what we're remembering as to why we make them, or if you do make them. But yeah, Debbie, absolutely.
Yeah, they're absolutely gorgeous, and someone will be winning those. Trinkles is saying, wow, that's a lot of paper in that box. Yeah, the paper pads in that box absolutely is. Carolyn's saying, you two are making my day. You could take this show on the road. Thank you, Caroline. Carolyn. Crystal Hodges is saying, I need these, having to reconfigure my little crafty corner so I can get ready to put the Christmas tree up. Yeah, it's making room for Christmas next, isn't it?
Okay.
And P.B. Brewer Martin is saying, here's an idea for the 3 drawer story boxes. Perfect for the holiday, birthday, etc. Fill 1 drawer with handmade cards, envelopes, the second with the postage stamps, third with adhesive and stuff, or different kinds of pen. Yeah, I love that idea. Absolutely great. And Helen's saying, great tip for the box lid. Yeah, I thought that was ingenious. That's so good. So good. Now, that's our giveaway. Now let's get back on to what we're doing today. So, our stash and stack. Now, everyone that has these loves them and comes back for more and more each time because they are so usable, so versatile, so strong. In fact, I'll put it that way so you can actually see what we've got in there. These are the ones with, do these have the compartments as well, Nicola? Can we just confirm? We're just going to confirm, because I know we do some without the little dividers that go inside, so I'm just checking that this one is the one with the dividers that comes into it. And this one here is $6.39 or $12.79. Now, you could use these for first aid kits, you could do it for your fishing equipment, your game pieces, Lego, sewing pieces, so many different ways that you could be using these for. We know people that have batteries and bulbs in them, your cables, crafty items, decorations. Decorations is a good one as well. You do get 14 of the dividers in there. But what I love about these is the way that literally, I mean, I do a Sarah. Sarah literally has these and she says, you know, with the boys, she puts them on the shelf, she puts them anywhere. Look at this, still intact. I mean, that is the great thing about these boxes. It keeps everything. Oh dear, Craig, what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Stand back, throw it to me.
Oh, you want me to throw it to you?
Hey!
Oh!
That's what I got, a big bit of dust.
I thought it was a spider that jumped down. There was a bit of dust that obviously come off the box and I thought it was a spider. The box is still intact, so yes, absolutely great storage that's going to hold everything neatly inside there. If you are a jewellery maker, perfect. If you are the kids and you've got the toys that you want to put in here, absolutely perfect. I know I bought one for my girls. My granddaughters put all their little Barbie shoes and handbags and clothes and things like that in there. But for crafty items, I think it's just a game changer in the fact that it's clear, it's see-through, it has all these ridges, which means, like, can you see all these in the bottom here? It means that you can actually, it keeps it really strong and doesn't warp. So your box is never going to warp. That's going to keep straight at the bottom of your box and hold anything that you need in there, which is great. You've got these side lock-ins, so literally they come undone, you take the lid off, and then you've got these little pieces. So these are the ones that you're going to get inside. And what I love about these is that you can put them where you want. So if I want to pop these up here, and I want to move this up a little bit more, or I want to have a small section just down here, that's going to be perfect to put in there. What are you doing, Craig?
I've got a great idea.
Oh, what's your idea?
If you see Monday countdown to launch with myself and Becky,
Yep.
our all occasion sentiments.
Yes.
And then, because even if you need a few, you're going to die cut them all.
Yep.
So then use that other side. You could keep that there on one
Love that.
side, divide all this up, and then every time you cut
That
them,
is so good.
just start to put all the occasion
That
sentiments
is so
in there.
good. I'm launching these next Friday, so literally a week today, and Craig is right. So when you've cut all them out, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect.
Of course, you don't have to store it. It gives you extra space.
Yep.
You won't need it all for them, but still at least half anyway, Debbie. Maybe you want to use them all, but...
I really love that idea, Craig, because I'm thinking that you can store all your things that are going to work with that. So your
Exactly.
embellishments, your bows,
Absolutely.
your ribbon, your flowers, they can all go in there. When I was
Balsam
prepping with
powders.
mine at home, I've used just another little tub, but I'm actually liking the idea of using this. Brilliant idea.
Yeah,
Love that.
just
Thank
came
you,
to me.
Craig. Yeah, absolutely. Brilliant idea.
Sorry, I'll put the
It
phone
really
back
is going to
in.
be one of those.
You're standing on your cable.
Oh, where is this show going today? Where is it going next? So a great box to have for any storage. I would be buying multiples of those. Great price today, $7.99 or $15.99. But obviously your platinum price, buy multiples of these, $6.39 or $12.79. So absolutely incredible. And when yours comes to you, you will then decide what you want to put in there, which is incredible. And just a little story behind the boxes. These were actually invented by Sarah's husband, Simon, because he was sick of having all the kids' toys and the leads and the batches and everything else. So he wanted to make a box like this, and that's what we have. And also, big shout out to Craig, because all our samples at Hobby Maker, when we send them down, are all in these boxes as well. And he's organised us all totally. That's what I told you, he was the organiser, didn't I? And he's organised us down at Hobby Maker with all our samples. So yeah, big well done to Craig, because he was amazing, absolutely amazing. Right, Craig, what have you got to show us next?
Well, would you be surprised to know that when I used to work in food retail, one of my favourite parts of my job was, back then we used to call it planograms.
Planograms, yeah.
Called, of course, merchandising, really. You would then just, we were one of those that, you know, you go into the shop one day, you go into the shop the next day, and everything's been moved about and changed. I used to do a lot of that, and I used to get a really messy set. I was the only one that loved to do the baby section with all the little jars. Loved that. Loved doing that. So yeah, I like to be organised.
You've always been organised.
Now, yeah, we've now got our TriBlend storage. So this is our carry case. Once again, you don't get the actual pens, you do get the dividers inside here. This is always a firm popular because this holds the TriBlends, which are your larger pens. So if it holds your larger pens, it's going to hold your smaller pens here. Now, you can then have them in any order you want. You don't necessarily have to have them in an order, but this is how they're going to look. You've got incredibly strong hook and loop at the front. You've got incredibly strong handle at the top. You do get a carry or a carry shoulder strap in with it as well, should you wish. But just opening it up, and then what you've got is you've got all of the bungee cords in here. So you can then start to pop all of your pens, so any of your TriBlends, Tricolour Aqua pens, or it could be your Classiques or your Illustrator, but these are sized to fit your larger pens here. So if you want as well, that centre bit does come out. So maybe you're only using a select few, maybe you are at a specific craft desk, maybe in the kitchen, you can of course have your pens laid out in front of you. Maybe got certain colour tones in one side, or it might be your TriBlends in one, TriBlend brushes in another, could be your Tricolours on another set here if you want. In total, it's going to hold 48 in total of your TriBlends. You're maybe going to do a mix and match, maybe some Classiques, maybe some TriBlends. It's entirely up to yourself. Incredibly strong when it comes to the actual material. You've got a really strong kind of like mount board within the middle here. You've got the wipeable material. What you've also got is pockets inside. So if you do want to have things such as your cardstock, maybe pre-stamped cards, images, you can of course have them in there. You've got another one at the back as well. You can, if you want, start to then just have them sitting when it comes to an angle. So if you are working away, then of course take the ones that you need. And then you do also have your pocket at the back. So you've got your zip pocket at the back as well. So really good one to get your pens all sorted, whether again it is TriBlends or whether it is your Classique pens. Also, because of the actual width of the pen, it's going to be holding other branded pens as well. It is sized for our TriBlends, of course. So any of our TriBlend range, TriBlend, Aquas, whether it's the Tricolours, but of course you can use any of your smaller pens as well. A lot of people tend to have quite a few of these ones here. To get it at that price, today's price have been just under 30 quid, $29.99 or $37.49. It's really, really good. But throw in your platinum price, of course, at $23.99 or $29.99. It's really good to get your pens out of the box into your storage, of course. And for me, maybe not necessarily this time of the year, Debbie, you'll have seen it on my Instagram story. In the summertime, I'll sit out in my decking. When I've got prep to do, if it's nice weather and it's colouring, I'll not sit in the house. It's usually the only time that I don't prep in my craft room. I'm quite strict. I don't craft or work elsewhere in my house. I try and keep my craft room for, that is my workspace. I think it's kind of psychological as well. When I step into that room, Debbie, I'm kind of in work mode.
Yes.
It's fun, it's creative, but it's still, of course, our work, our job. The only other time I allow myself out is if it's a lovely day and I've got colouring to do, then this is where you've seen these on Instagram story time and time again, having them at the side of me, and I just colour till my heart's content. So to get that one, $23.99 or $29.99. If you've not tried one, certainly worthwhile doing it. Don't worry if you've not got 48 pens, it just lets you know that it holds a maximum of 48 pence.
Yeah,
So
I
we're gonna
couldn't
go from
agree more
one.
on that.
It's a
I
good
think
one,
that,
isn't it?
yeah, they're absolutely brilliant, and people are loving those stack and stash boxes. So you've got Rosalind saying those stack and stash boxes have so many uses around my house. I have Lego, puzzle, sewing notions, tools, and my favourite plant seedlings starting. I love that idea. Literally putting your seedlings in there. They are so good, absolutely so good. Martha is saying love the stack and stash boxes, using them for practically everything. Medication, craft, beauty products, love that as well. Stack and stash, Shirley is saying, I just ordered another 3 of these today. You can't have too many. That is so true. You can't have too many. And they look nice, don't they, all stacked up. Angelia is saying, I used my store and stack boxes last year to make advent calendar, made small boxes for each day of the end of my adult children. For the end of my adult children, yes, they still expect advent calendars, and they're a great storage container as well. Yeah, absolutely. Right, we're going to head back to Craig and find out some more storage ideas.
Yes, we are. Now, this is also always a firm favourite. So many of you in the past have sent pictures of 2, 3, 4, 5 of them side by side here, because this is really good if you are limited in space. Of course, if you're quite fortunate to have a big space, still a great way to get, of course, storage organised. Craft and carry workstations. It is the black one here. Now, what you are going to get when it comes to it, it's going to be flat pack flat, but what you're just going to do is you do get these little bases in here. So you're just going to open it up, press them down, and then this is going to, of course, open it up. Now you do have your space at the back here, which is going to be holding your 12 by 12. You do have your mid storage here. Now this one here, you can then dictate whether you want it to be fully elongated. Maybe you want to have sections. You've got hook and loop little sections there. So you might have 1, you might have 2, you might change it into 3. I know black and black's always hard, but you've got choice there as to how many little sections you want. And the same goes for the front here. You can see these 3 sections we've popped in already, but you just open it up. So that now becomes a 3 section, but then it could then easily become a 2 section. Or just bend that one back and you've got an extra long section along the front there. So it could be your tools, it could be your ruler, it could be your Gildan flakes, it could be your glitters, it could be your embossing powders. But at that tiered level, you can see your larger pads at the back, your mid-tone tools in the middle, and then your smaller tubs and that along the front here. You do have that see-through pocket at the front. So if you're like me and you have specific little dies that you love to use, you know what I'm like, I love to use that little hello die from an advent calendar 2 years ago. That just means, of course, you can have that in full view all the time. You've got your bungee fishnets right at the side here. So we've got these ones where you can see the tools that you're using. Maybe you're going to do things such as your edge crimpler. I do know that you had that within the show yesterday with Sarah and Debbie. And I believe Sarah tried to do an impression of moi.
It didn't work, Craig.
It didn't work. Do you know something? Even if Ben can't do an impression of me, because it just comes out as a pirate, not a Scotsman, then you've got no chance of Sarah being able to do it. But, you know, give them a due for trying. And then what you've got is you've got your secret chocolate pocket at the back there that no one's going to find, or, of course, just for additional cardstock, extra bits. Maybe, of course, you are limited in space and you're making your husband's card or your wife's card, and then all of a sudden they come in the room there and you're like, oh, sugar, where did I put it? You can just throw it at the back there. No one's going to know that it's hidden there at the back, and then you can just take that project out as and when you need to. You do have your see-through pocket at the front here as well. But to have all of that space, we've even got your pockets down the side. So that's a good one here for things such as your rulers. Of course, you can set your rulers in there, and then you've got your additional one at the side too. It's wipeable. Now, although it is black, it's not stain-proof, so if you use something that's like a stained alcohol, it will stain it, but it's all wipeable, so you've got that safe in the knowledge of knowing if you are going to then maybe spill something accidentally, you can wipe it all up. Getting that one for $14.99 or $17.49. Look at that, it's essentially, it's a half price. It's half price, and we've sold hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these ones. I can't quite say thousands. I wouldn't be surprised if it's near thousands, but let's just keep myself ready and say we've sold hundreds and hundreds and hundreds at that kind of full price, maybe just under. The fact you're going to get it at $14.99 or $17.49, even better with your platinum, $11.99 or $13.99. This is one of those, if you're not in Club Inspire, join, it's free. You get 20% off your first order, which means, Debbie, you're going to get that one for $11.99 or $13.99. But I know predominantly those that use these are the most of the ones that are limited in space, because they have them up against their craft wall or up against their desk wall, maybe the kitchen wall, the dining room wall, and then they can have everything stored together. So popular one from Totally Tiffany.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we've got that one.
Rosalind's saying, I like I like these craft and carry storage. They fit in the Lois and the Cindy totes. So yes, if you're taking them anywhere, they fit in there beautifully. So if you've got the Cindy or Lois totes, they're ideal for that. You can get 2 in there even with a full load. That's amazing to know, Rosalind. Cindy's saying, I have the Stack and Stash storage boxes. They with all my dies in them. They are stacked 10 high. I love that idea, and you can see them, and they're all labelled, which is amazing. And Linda is saying, I have the stacking boxes and I love them. I am a scrapbooker, so I can sort my embellishments so they're ready to find. They're really easy to find. I have about 20 of them and I love the way they stack on my shelves. Yeah, I think that's the thing with the Stack and Stash boxes. They look good, but they're also so versatile and usable, which is brilliant. Right, we're going to go back to Craig. He's got some more storage ideas for us.
We've got the fab file. Now these ones being the 4x6 fab file that you're going to get. You're going to get the folders or the files as well that we'll show you. $2.99 or $3.99. My coffee cost more than that this morning. £2.39 platinum or $3.19. Now this is going to come flat packed. It's really, really easy to assemble. Incredibly strong material that you've got here. This reminds me of like the old little discs you used to get for things such as your Amiga 64 or your Amiga 1200.
Oh, you're going back somewhere.
Going way back there.
Although mine are the Sega.
The Sega.
And Atari.
Oh, God, well, that is going back that one, yeah.
Thanks, Craig.
I remember the Amiga 64 1200, but yeah, that's going back. But you do get these dividers in here as well. So you're going to get your pocket dividers inside. You do get your little stickers to go with it. So if you are wanting to then name each of the sections here, what's lovely is you can use them as pockets and dividers. So you can pop things in it, but then you can also use them to maybe divide your cardstock or maybe divide certain dies. For instance, here, just for example, we've put dies. I loved, sorry, I'm teasing a lot of yous, but if you were with Crafters Companion for a few years now, you'll remember that Peony collection that we'd done. Was it our very first nature garden, the Peony one? Or it was round about our very first nature garden?
I can't remember
collection.
now. You are asking.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the first one was.
I'm sure the poinsettia was our first Christmas nature garden. And I've got a funny feeling that the Peony was our very first
quite possibly,
nature
Craig.
garden.
Good memory
Anyway,
if it was. Let us know if you know.
It. Yeah, you'll let us know within the comments. But yeah, maybe you're wanting to section off your stamps, maybe your dies, maybe you're using them for your offcuts. You can do that. I mean, for instance, this one here, you can see it's going to hold your stamps or going to hold your dies, but nothing's stopping you from using them as actual dividers as well, i.e. just dividing your cardstock and your papers. You do actually have your little stickers there that you can see within that actual divider. So you don't, sorry Nick, that's my fault. So you don't get the tab dividers in this one. Okay, sorry. That is my bad. My bad on that one there, so that was my fault. So you don't get the tab divider pockets. You can get them separate if you want. But look at that, we're not even looking at platinum price. The today's price, $1.49 or $1.99 for a pack of 5. So it is a bargain, so I apologise on that one there. That was my fault for saying you did get them. But for that price there, even less platinum price, worthwhile just popping in. So let's just show you, if I take that one out, you're going to be getting your 4x6 fab file. So what we're going to be getting, do you know what's confusing me? It's because it says with fab folder. So I've got a funny feeling you get a pack of 5 in it. I think that this is where I didn't fully do my homework before the show. So what I'm going to say is you're going to be getting these ones here. So you're going to get your 4x6, you're going to get 6 of these ones. So you're going to get 6 of them. I would highly recommend stock up on more with the details at the bottom of your price. So yes, so you do get your 4x6 fab file and you're going to get 6 of these dividers. Exactly what I've explained at the moment ago. What you're going to be getting is you're going to be getting things such as your little stickers in there as well. If you've got little 4x6 folders, embossing folders, use them as a way to then store them too. But you've got a nice little fab file selection in there, $2.99 or $3.99. Platinum price, $2.39. $3.19 for the fab file, and of course for 6 of those little pocket dividers. And please, if you're going for that, go for the extras there. You've got a 5-pack, $1.49 or $1.99, and then you've got your platinum on top of that one, Debbie.
Yeah, they're so good, aren't they? And Eleanor is saying, I have a few of these containers for my stamps and dies, and they're so sturdy. Absolutely. I love the idea of putting your stamps and dies in there. Rosalind's saying, I was able to condense a lot of my stamps and dies sets with the fab files by taking them out of the packaging and storing them together in the divided pockets in the fab files. I think that's a brilliant idea. And actually, if you was to cut out the packaging and just slot it in, you'd know exactly what you were getting as well. I love that idea. You're all coming up with great ideas of what you do with them. Christine is going back to the workstation. She said, I have 2 of these and they are awesome. You won't regret these. I love that you've got your own recommendations for the storage. Cindy is saying, I love the craft workstation. I have them as gifts and I've given them as gifts and people love them just as much as I do. Yeah, they're absolutely fabulous. Now, don't forget to keep messaging because you're sending lots of messages through. The more you message, the more you get in a chance to win these amazing poppies. These are our giveaway today, well, for our show today, which are our poppies, which we've got the die set and we've got a stamp set. So make sure you keep commenting for a chance to win those. And also, I'm just going to bring this card back in. How beautiful is this card? We do have a tutorial on this. If you go to Facebook, I'm a Crafter's Companion Facebook page, you'll be able to see how this is and how it's made. So I love that. I'm not sure who's done the tutorial for that. Lily's done it. Our own Lily's done the tutorial for that, so make sure you go across to that, like the page, follow the page, and you can look at that tutorial, which would be amazing. Right, let's get back over to Craig. More storage ideas, Craig.
We're going down Kiwi Lane for this one here. This one being the single pocket storage cards. Now this is actually 4 that you're getting within this set. This is going to be working with your, I presume, your Kiwi Lane set from Totally Tiffany there. What we've got here is $2.49 or $2.99. $1.99 or $2.39 platinum price here. Now with these ones, what you have got is you've got 6-inch by 12.5 inches. So that's 6-inch by 12.5. So it's nice to have that little bit bigger than your 12-inch. So it's not going to be a snug fit, it's going to be a perfect fit because you've got that plus ½ an inch when it comes to the 12-inch. So maybe you are, and it's not a foldable flap at the top there, it is open here. So maybe you're going to then be putting your offcuts. If I do get a bit of 12 by 12, just to excess, this is actually what I used the other day for, which actually, incidentally, do you remember the demo I done the other day with the nesting dies in this paper where I showed you with the nesting dies how to create the pyramid effect, paramount effect within your cardstock with nesting dies? That's going to be my craft along in a couple of weeks' time. So if you missed that show and you love to create that paramount effect with nesting dies with pattern paper, we're going to do that in a couple of weeks' time. But if I take this, it's 12-inch. I don't know what I've cut it to here, but 12-inch, and then you'll be able to see because you've got that little bit of scope here at the top. So you've got ½ an inch there. So it's not a nice snug fit, it's a lovely perfect fit with that little bit of wiggle room. If I actually properly cut it down to the 6-inch, you will see how you've got that 6 by 12.5. Maybe you've got all these extras here when it comes to your papers that are 12 by 12. Maybe you're not one to use 12 by 12. Maybe you do chop them up and you use them within the 4 6 by 6 forms that you get out of 12 by 12. Maybe you're lacking in space. Maybe you want to use these as a little project, of course. You can then start to, of course, use these as pocket wallets. So maybe your card blanks you're going to be able to do, but it being 12 by 6, it means if you've got a 6 by 6 card, open it up and you've got your card blank in there, you'll have your paper in there, you can have your cardstock in there. So you've got your little essentials there to do your own little quick cards if you want to. But you've got the 4 of them in here from Totally Tiffany, part of the Kiwi Lane single pocket storage cards. 4-pack, as I say, $2.49 or $2.99, but you're going to be getting the 4 of them for a platinum price of $1.99 or $2.39. Even just around the house, in the kitchen, recipe notelets, recipe cards if you want to, because they're wipeable as well. Remember, they're not sealable at the top, but still they're wipeable as well. So even if you're following your recipe and then, you know, you get a little bit of, you know, I don't know, soy sauce or something like that, you can just give it a wipe down. Tell I was using soy sauce last night, that's why it was in my head. So yeah, you're going to be getting that one for $1.99 or $2.39. And then what we've got within the next one, we're going to go in with the big storage square cards. We say big, they're 6x6 here, but if I open these ones up here, so you're going to be getting 2 6x6 within the one here. Exactly the same concept as to what I just showed you a moment ago, but these are in 6x6 concepts here. So you can do exactly as I said there beforehand. You could then be using them for offcuts of paper. If I take that same bit, so if I take that same bit that I had here, which was 12x6. So these ones, yes, they're 6x6. If you are centimetres, I know here in the UK we kind of go between both. It's 15.2 centimetres by 15.2 centimetres. But if I even just come along now, and I've got a funny feeling I'm going to chop right through, well, no, not bad, the edge of my flamingo. So you'll see if we then just slot that one into here. So you can see it really is true to size, which is great. Nothing worse than we get something that is saying like 6x6 and it's actually a little bit smaller, but you've got that true to size, you've got that little bit of wiggle room. So you're going to be getting the 4 of those, but within each one you've got 2 6x6 pockets. They're going to work within that range of Totally Tiffany and Kiwi Lane, but really, really handy just to be using around the house. Maybe you've got your instructions. I won't tell you what my stepdad calls them, but maybe you've got those ones that you're just wanting to then keep and store in the kitchen cupboard. Maybe you've got little offcuts in there. Whatever it is, you can use them for anything you want around the house, of course. What about, I don't know, even when you're teaching the kiddies the alphabets or numbers, and I don't know, you print things out, stick them in there, and then of course with a wipeable pen they can join the dots, all that sort of thing you're able to use when it comes to something that's wipeable. But if you go for that one, 4-pack, but within each one you've got 2 6x6 pockets there, which is of course giving you 8, $2.49, $2.99 with a platinum price, $1.99 or $2.39.
Amazing. Does he call them destructions? Oh no, he doesn't. So no, I've heard other people call their instructions destructions.
I think no, I better not.
No, don't say it. Don't say it, Craig. I've heard you're not sure if you could say something before, and it's no.
Still not a swear word. I don't care what anyone says.
Also, I was thinking, I have lots of 6x6 pads where I'm getting to the end of them. Those pockets would be great just for tearing them out and putting the odd ones that you've got left in your books in. So I love those ones. Charlene is saying storage solutions are so important for your stash. Karen is saying I've been watching on TV and YouTube and shopping online, and now just getting to say hello. Well, hello, Karen. Glad you have commented, because you're getting a chance to win those amazing poppy goodies. Great bargains this morning. I'm particularly looking at all the storage options to organise my dies and folders. Denise is saying just got in to catch up to find a bundle of packages. Happy days, just need to find places to store all the goodies. Rather fits today's live TV. Thanks, Craig and Debbie. Yeah, absolutely. Let us know what sort of storage solutions that you have, and what do you do at home, and have you used anything that we've got? And if you've got the boxes from birthday, have they been your dream storage, or what is your dream storage? So what could we, in fact, here's a good question from our Nicola. What could we invent to make your life easier? I mean, I could think of lots of things, but probably couldn't do it. But if it's a good enough idea, we can definitely pass it on to our product development team and our Leanne. So yes, let us know if you've got a dream problem, or a problem that you want a dream solution. That sounds better.
Problems,
yeah.
plenty of problems.
I might not be able to solve your storage solutions,
could
but
be an
someone
agony
else will. Right, what you got for us over there, Craig?
Right, we've got organiser trays. Now, first and foremost, you don't get the contents, just to say that. If you did do that, would be an epic price you'd all be going for. But saying that, just the trays on their own, platinum price $1.99 or $2.39. We've been using them to show how you can store your storage of your cottons and your fabrics. But of course, it goes without saying, you can be using these for whatever you want. They are going to come flat packed, but you've got all of these kind of lock-in sections. So we're going to start to lock into place. These are still part of the Kiwi Lane. Are there? This isn't Kiwi Lane Square, is it? No. There we go. That's it. There we go. Hey, still a good price for all that. $2.79 or $3.98. So this is your fold together organiser trays. So you're going to be getting the 5 of them. So even if I just start to take these out, this is where, Debbie, you can start to lock them in together.
That's a bargain, that is.
It's a really good bargain, isn't it? Really, really is. So you've got your 2 cubes there. You've got your elongated rectangle here. Within that one, can you see it's that little bit of an angle? It's like that little bit of a slant. So if you do have your rolls of ribbons or your fabrics, of course, or maybe you're dividing of sections of stamps or dies, whatever it is, then you've got that slanted level. Also, still all of these are flat pack, but really, really simple to assemble together. We're going to go into our next one. I believe this is exactly the same. I think the next 2 are exactly the same size. So it's 3 in total that you're going to be getting. So yes, we've been using them for your fabrics, but you can start to use whatever you want within these ones here. Maybe these are just going to be a little inky tray. Maybe you're going to pop your scraps in. You're going to spritz with your shimmer sprays, of course, you can do that. Or maybe you're just going to pop your scraps in there. Maybe you're going to then be working on a specific project and you can put all the bits in there as you're working along. Once you've finished, you can start to tidy away. But you've got those 3 and you've also got the 2 square cubes as well, where they start to lock together within each other. So to get the 5 of them in total, $3.49 or $4.97, but then you've also got your platinum price of $2.79 or $3.98. I'm thinking with these ones specifically, certainly you know your top drawer for your cutlery in the kitchen, that would fit within my top drawer one. So if you've got any little batteries in there, it's always, the bottom drawer is my junk drawer where I just chuck everything in. But the top drawer is I've got my, you know, for instance, I've got a TV in the kitchen, so I have the remote in that drawer as well, and I have some batteries in there. I've got my peeler in there for my tatties and my spuds and my carrots. And
well, I'm going to be honest, Craig, I have lots of drawer organisers. I didn't know we did these separate like this.
Well, I'd never seen these till today.
And I've spent a lot of money on drawer organisers, and I would have really happily got these and popped these in my drawer. They're brilliant drawer organisers, yeah?
Absolutely, easily, yeah. Even when it comes to your deeper drawers, you'd be able to then fit it. Some of you, if you've maybe got a deeper cutlery drawer, they would fit, that dependent. These definitely would, for sure. So yeah, really, really good set there that you've got, $2.79 or $3.98, Debbie. Or even just, you know something, at the side within the bathroom there for, you know, maybe your shampoos or your conditioners or, you know, your aftershaves or whatever it is. So many ways you can use them, not just about the craft room.
Yeah, absolutely, and such a great price. I'd be multiple ordering those because they are an amazing price. Teresa was saying from the pockets before, they're really neat. I haven't seen them before. No, a bit like me with the organisers. And Diane is saying, Diane Weira is saying, my problem is organising my organising. I love that.
Do you know something? Because I said to you this morning, because me and Debbie were talking about, because all 3 of us, Debbie as well, Debbie Robinson, so busy with shows and preps and that, and I was saying to Debbie about notes and lists, because I use my notes on my phone. I've now got like lists of this, I need to do this, but what's my priority? What's my second priority? So I've got a list of a list of a list, and yeah, so I'm organised in my lists.
We make work hard for ourselves, because I do exactly the same. I write my list down of all my work for the month, and then I write a list down of the things that I need to get done first. Then I write a list down of what I need to do that day. Then I write a list down for that week.
I know.
And I'm thinking it all refers to that first list. Why have I done that? All I've got to do is look at my dates. Anyway, we're going to have a short break, let you check out your basket. So have a look at this.
Come in, check my emails, then lay the straws out in the studio, set pack shots up. Then I will get new poles, pick shows, solve any problems that need solving. We deal with other teams where we receive market and sweets, we receive boards. We pick samples to send to Hobby Maker. We pick samples to send to QVC. We will take the previous shows out of the studios, set the new shows up. We do floor manage occasionally, not all the time, making sure that the craft expert presenters have everything at hand that they need. Anything that they haven't got during shows, we will run about and get the products for them. I think on a morning when it's really quiet, I can get more done when there's nobody else in the building. Night owl. Morning. Coffee on a morning, tea the rest of the day. Savoury. Normally lunchtime. Craft along. Mobile phone. Christina's chicken wrap. Barry White. You're my first, my last, my everything. Go home and make the tea.
When I'm working, it's quite busy because I have to get up really early to come in to work if I'm going to be travelling from London. But otherwise, I'm quite lazy. I spend a lot of time in bed. Best part of my day is when we come in and I get to see everybody. I really enjoy being up here. It's really nice to see all my friends, and this is my happy place. I do like to see everyone, and also, of course, if Christina's in, I'm getting my breakfast from Christina before I start the day. Early riser without a doubt, never a night owl. I'm in bed at 9:30. Bath at night, shower in the morning. I'm very clean. Tea, the colour of He-Man. Both. I like pancakes with bacon and maple syrup. Craft along because there's always a softer side to craft along. My phone, my life is my phone. Yeah, the phone and the dog, unless I'm coming up here and I can't bring the dog in. My favourite lunch isn't lunch. My favourite lunch is afternoon tea. That's what I'd like. Lots of selection of sandwiches, some scones, or scones, some cream and jam, and some little cakes. But I couldn't have it every day because I'd be the size of a house. Oh, that changes with the moment. My favourite song at the moment is Natasha Bedingfield, Unwritten. Or make myself a cup of tea and go and have a bath.
I always love seeing our Becky's face there, and hearing a bit about her, she does make me laugh. Right, I'm just going to remind you of our prize giveaway, and all you have to do today is comment. So leave a comment for us, ask a question, let us know what sort of storage solutions you would like to see in the future, or anything that we haven't got that you would love to see. We'd love to hear from you, but you're going to be in with a chance of winning both of these. So you've got a poppy die. It's to commemorate our Remembrance Day. So you've got our poppy die and our poppy stamp. You'll get both of those. They'll be sent out to you, and our Rachel will pick a winner at the end of the show. Now, we're going to get back to our storage. I know that our Craig has got some more bits to show you, and actually the bits you've got, Craig, I love these because they've all got that purpose where you can store bits into them.
Absolutely, yeah. So everything I'm showing you, it's individual. but it all serves that purpose and it will work together should you decide to treat yourself. Now you don't get the contents, just a nice visual is to show you what you can store and actually the size of them. So these are part of your desk made. This is your large storage here. So first and foremost, you can of course hold your 12 by 12s and you can hold them really, really easily. It's not snug, it's not tight. You've got that flexibility. Of course, you're going to have that flexibility side to side. Be a little bit nicely snug if you start to pack it full, but you've still got that movability at the sides here if you want to take them out with ease. So yes, they're going to be holding your 12 by 12 here, but you've got that wipeable factor. It doesn't have to be 12 by 12. You can store whatever you want within these ones. There is a divider in the back here. So if you do want to section it off so that you've got a larger pocket and then kind of like a mid-tone pocket, you can do that. Or as I say, just start to then open that up and then you're going to be able to pop your 12 by 12s. Now, when we always go to size-wise, we always tend to say the 12 by 12s, but this goes to show that it'll fit your guillotine in there as well. You're going to be able to hold some of your trays. If you've still got some of our 12 by 12 cutting plates from our Gemini Pro, you can start to store them. Of course, our A4 plates on their side, well actually on their side are upright either way. They're going to go in there, so it's maybe a way to store your plates. Maybe you just want to get your plates organised and you want to have your cutting plates. You want to, of course, have your magnetic shims. Maybe you're trying to reuse them and get them in order. What I mean by that, if you see me on Hobby Maker last week, you'll notice that I've gone back to using my clear plates just now for my Gemini, only because I'm trying to use up all my old plates before I keep using my white plates. So maybe it's a way just to organise all of your plates. Maybe it's to do your folders, maybe your collections, maybe you're working on, for instance, Vintage Vegas. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your full Vintage Vegas collection in that pocket, and then you can have that at the side of you on your craft desk. You know it's all there, unlike most of it. Here's the collection all spread about within our craft desk, where it's all held together. So yes, it's part of the large storage desk made for 12 by 12s, but don't always think 12 by 12 papers. Think of what else you can pop in there. $3.89 or $4.48 works really well. You've got your platinum price of $3.11 or $3.58. So that is your large desk made that we've got. Then the other one that we've got, which is going to complement should you go for both of them, which is your desk made, but this one here is being your smaller one or your medium one that you've got. $2.39 or $2.98. You've got your platinum price of $1.91 or $2.38. Everything I said about the large one stands for this. The only difference is the size, of course, limited in the size of items that you use. This gives you a good visual here that it's going to hold your junior plates absolutely perfectly, which means it's going to hold your MIDI folders and the accessories, maybe like the shims, absolutely perfectly. Or whereas I said with that one, maybe you're using a full collection in there to store while you're working. What about a lovely little comprehensive pocket full of your Sheena goodies? So maybe you've got your Sheena stamps, maybe you've got your Rock-A-Block, maybe you've got your ink pad, maybe you've got some of your key colouring tools in there as well. So if you are out and about, you've got everything that you need to then, of course, just get crafting. If you're out in the caravan, if you're out for a wander, it doesn't take much room in the back of your rucksack, of course, or you're just using it as a way to store all of your tools in there. What you might even be doing, which there's nothing wrong with it, but you might even, Debbie, just be using it as a bin in front of you.
I love that idea.
When you're taking all the bits out your card, if you use your double-sided tape like I do, the back end, instead of course, myself at the side of me in my craft room, I've got a big bin that I put all the recyclable materials, small bin that I just put, well,
I do that exactly
and then the rest of the time, I just kind of fling it on the floor. So you even just go in there. So it's easy for me. The recyclable bits, I just kind of waft to the side and go right in the bin. This one here, I could just put all the back ends that are non-recyclable and then tip it into the bin afterwards.
I'm actually thinking that'd be good in my car.
Or actually, yeah. Actually, do you know, on its
In
side,
the door, yeah.
that would fit into between the passenger
Yeah.
seat and the driver's side, in the side of my car.
I've
of
got an
course.
empty sweet box that I use as my rubbish in the side of the car.
At least you've got something. I don't. Don't have anything. Don't have anything. What I would say as well, although it's not the initial concept as such, you do have these shallow pockets at the front. Now, the initial concept for these were lit up. They looked like great big, totally Tiffany
like paper clips.
Paper clips, thanks Debbie. Yeah, paper clips that you could then clip them together. So that was the initial concept. Because of course you're going to potentially be buying them separately, what you could do instead, if you don't have anything like that, just use them as little pockets. You've got them all the way around as well. So use what you can see, use it to your advantage. But you've got your medium one, $2.39 or $2.98 with a platinum price of $1.91 or $2.38.
I'm actually thinking as well, Craig, they would be good inside your big totes.
Definitely.
So like, especially like when you're at the, like when we go to another channel to have our bits, we can literally have that, just take it out of our pot and just have our scissors, poke it all, the things that you would use the most of just in there. So I think that's a great little tool, that one.
That's a really good idea actually, yeah, I like that idea. So you've got that option, you've got your large, you've got your medium one here, maybe you're going to go for both of them. Or what about a smaller one, or a pen and pencil holder that we've got here? I've got two other ones to show you. This is the last one part of the desk made here. So as we say, it's going to be holding your pens or your pencils. Same material, same structure that you've got, same concept where you do have these little pockets at the front that were initially designed to clip onto the next one, but then use them to your advantage there. Maybe your little tools, your tweezers just sticking out there. It doesn't have to be pens, it could be whatever you want. Maybe even just, you know, I know not many people have house phones or use house phones, but maybe even just at the side of the phone with little scraps of paper and a pen in there if you're writing notes, and that really is kind of showing my age now. But $1.79 or $2.08. Does anyone still have like the house phone with the little table at the side of it? Let us know. Anyone still got something like that?
Oh yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah. Still go. I know a lot of people are going back to the old-fashioned phones, but $1.49 platinum or $1.66 for you guys stateside. And then last but by no means least, if you've got the hang and hold, then this is going to be a nice accessory. Or maybe you've got the hang and hold, but you've not got this, or you've got one and you want more, then you've got your cup holder here. So the whole purpose and premise of this is going to latch on to your hang and hold. Then you can then of course put your cup of water in there. So maybe you are doing your watercolouring. Is this one going to fit? So you can do, or maybe just have your drinks in there if you want to. It is really strong. They've just noticed up above. Could you? Oh, sure, I don't mind.
What's in the cup? Oh, that's a very blue drink.
Yeah, and it is actually a drink. Yeah, it is. Blue Lucasade, just in case you wonder there.
Blue Lucasade.
So yeah, or it could be a hot drink or that. If you are, of course, having it on the side, if it's something hot, then of course be careful. But if you are, or you do have that hang and hold bar, you will know it's strong, it's sturdy. If you do need to take it off and wipe it, of course, then you can then do that, unhook it, and then of course you can take it off. Or maybe you are going to be using this one as like that little bin, the little back ends of your foam pads or that start to then scrape in. $4.19, $5.99 or £3.35 platinum or $4.79 for you guys stateside. Maybe you've got one, you want more, maybe you've not got one, then get a hold of that one and it's going to work within that hanging hold bars, Debbie.
Wow, we've got something for everybody, haven't we? Loads of different storage. We've got Leah saying about the trays we showed you earlier that she couldn't figure out how they actually work. So thank you for showing them. Yeah, they're really good. I didn't even know we did those. Trinkles Garden and Home Life is saying all the storage is a great addition to my crafty space. I don't think we'd be, we really would be in quite a mess, wouldn't we, without all the storage. Linda is saying my desk made is on my desk and holds so much. Kimberly is saying, Craig, what size are the fold together organiser trays? So what size are the fold together organiser trays? That's probably the 5-pack in the organiser trays. Do you mean when they're all together, what size are they, or what the individual size are? Probably the individual size, I would have thought.
Individual ones. So the elongated ones, you are 10 by 3 3/4. So that's 10 inches by 3 3/4. So we're going 10 from left to right, and then from, can we just go up above, Sam? Thank you. No, that's okay. There we go. So left to right, you are, what did I say there? 10 inches by 3 3/4. So that's the shallow base of the actual storage, Debbie. And if I bring in the little cube there, that one there is 5 by 4.5. The height of this one is 3 inch, and then the height of this one, so where we've got that taller bit, that is 2 inch there, and it gets a little bit shallower, and then the actual width It is 3 3/4 as well.
Oh, amazing. Thank you, Craig. Hopefully that helps, Kimberly. So that's all the measurements. Nefertiti is saying this may already be a thing, but I don't know of. But I would love some storage ideas for my cards that I've made and for my scrapbook pages. I think we have done, what was the Totally Tiffany book called? The Scrap Rack. That's the one, yes, the scrap rack. We have done ones where you can put all your finished cards in there, but I'm sure, and actually some of the file box systems that Craig was showing you, they would fit all your cards in as well, but it's a good storage idea. Sandy is saying, thank you for all the storage shows. They are really appreciated. And Rose is saying, the desk made is my best friend. It's like Mary Poppins' bag. It holds so much. Yeah, absolutely does. It's surprising what you can fit into that desk made. So good. Right, we're going to head back to Craig again, and he has some more storage ideas.
Right, I've got a few more for you. So this one was part of the Katie Buddy bag. Now these are your tabbed pockets. So these are 8 by 5. So 8 by 5, and you've got 5 of them in total. So similar to the 4 by 6 ones, the only difference is the size of them. 8 by 5. You do have your little stickers as well. So if you want to stick them on the little tabs there and section them off, maybe certain range of stamps, certain range of dies, maybe it's certain colour tones of cardstock, of course. Maybe you have your green shades, maybe you've got your red shades, you've got your yellow shades, your blue shades. I'm sorry, I'm so immature as to something I'm going to show you in a moment. That's what I've got the giggles at. So you've got them 8 by 5 here. Maybe you're going to use them throughout the house. Maybe your kiddies' homework in there, different homeworks, different subjects, or even, you know, you're a teen or a teenager, college, uni, and you've got certain subjects. Maybe you're doing your research on things, of course. Then, of course, you can then just pop everything that you need in these pockets. They're not a sealed top, but they are wipeable, of course. And then even if you've got your own little divider, wallets or folders, then of course you can do that. What you could do as well, if you wanted to, you could pre-punch your own little holes and then pop them into a ring binder if you want to. So a few different ways in which you want to use them. You've got them, these are 5 within the pack, and they're 5 by 8, and you've got the little stickers as well for you to stick onto the top. So that's a good one.
Very good. Love that one.
What about your shut your flaps? So we've got these tabs here. So these are your 40 piece, $1.24 or $1.99, but then you've got your platinum price of 99 pence or $1.59. So maybe you need to label some things. Maybe you are, of course, again, doing your homework, doing your research. Maybe you're, of course, flicking through magazines and you just need to remind yourself of the page that you're at. Then, of course, you can just stick them in. Maybe you are got a favourite of your pattern papers. So maybe then, if there's certain ones that you like, certain designs, you can stick these little flaps into place so that you know that you just need to go to that one, flick that one out, and then you're going to find, of course, the page that you want. But yeah, good one then just to be using, and then just dividing little things up or writing little notes. $1.24, $1.99 with a platinum price of 99 pence or $1.59. And then the last one for me when it comes to the storage, we've got our paper storage box dividers. Now this is going to be a 10-pack that you're going to be getting here. So these exactly as they are paper storage box dividers. So if you've got the storage box, these be a good one for that storage selection Debbie was showing you earlier on with the 12 by 12s. Although we put all the pads in there, if they're loose little sheets, then of course you can section them all off. Maybe you want to section off the actual theme, maybe you're sectioning off the actual collection, whether it's Sarah's Signature Garden, Crafter's Companion, but you've got the 10 of them. They're already pre-punched as well. You'll get the stickers. We've stuck the stickers on, but you'll get the stickers in there as well. All part of Totally Tiffany. $7.49 or $9.99. If you are platinum, it's going to be $5.99 or $7.99. Or maybe you're like me, although I don't use them for what I'm away to say, they would be a good idea. If you've got your storage units from the Swedish store and you've got the 12 by 12 cube box, at the moment I've got Mount Board Debbie that I cut to 12 by 12 and I section off all my, because as many of you know, I'll keep all my range of 3D folders together. So everything that comes out in a range, I keep together, and then I section off with mount board. Why not start to section them off with these, get a good few of these ones, and then get to, well, store all your collections in a storage way. But $5.99 or $7.99 platinum.
I love that. Yeah, great idea with the mount board. Judy is saying that we always need more storage, and also those labels are so convenient. Yeah, I'd grab those labels if you've got a basket
What
open. The little labels.
What ones?
The shut your flap labels.
Oh, those
yes,
ones.
they're the ones. They're the ones.
Yeah, I was only
Craig.
asking, sorry.
It sounds very rude, doesn't it, when you
Doesn't
say
it?
that? It's almost like saying someone to shut your mouth. I mean, it's not very nice. But it's not. It's just to put tabs on your flaps. Right, I've got a little deal for you. We're going off of storage just a little bit, and I've got these amazing dies. I love these because not only do these have a function, they also have like the ability just to have some nice ornate nesting dies. This one is your Baroque oval, absolutely beautiful design. But what it actually does, you see the card here, it cuts in, but it doesn't release it at the top and the bottom. So you actually have this, I'll show you some samples in a minute, but you actually have this amount where you've got this bit on the side. I think they're lovely, so you can create some really amazing 3D cards with them. We've then got this one, which is your Regal Diamond as well, absolutely amazing. And then we've also got, oh, should I be showing all of these? Oh, they're for all of them. 3 of these for £5.60 or $8.
Shut your flap.
How amazing is that? That's absolutely bonkers. I mean, that you get 5 dies, I think, in some of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5 dies in there. And you, wow, that's amazing. Well, grab those. You don't need to think about those. You will want these. Look how beautiful they are. So love this one. So if I just literally pop that like that, you can see it's giving you that different style of card where you're getting that 3D element. That is beautiful. Can't believe the price of these. Another one here, we're opening like that. Oh, that one's fallen off. I've been a bit heavy-handed with that one. You'll be always look at that zebra in the middle there. That's really cool. Another one here, so absolutely beautiful, and you're getting that sort of 3D element of them popping out, so just like so, like that. Beautiful. It's a little bit like that triangular box card I made the other week on a
Yes,
craft along.
remember
You
that.
could do that with these, which would be beautiful. Another one here, again, just pop that into place. Like so. Look at that for a 3D card. All of these, so you must be getting, let me just check, so you got, yeah, 5 in each. That's 15 dies in total. You can just have them as a topper on the front of your card as well. 15 dies for an amazing price of £5.60 or $8. That is bonkers, absolutely bonkers. So don't tell Sarah, she would have wanted that on craft, on her cartload last night. So, but she didn't have that. So it's an extra one for you. Craig, you've got another bargain over there, I believe.
I do, another stonker of a bargain. We've got our stencil duo, so this is 6 stencils in total. So these are kind of like your DL size that you've got, your slimline ones that you've got. So they're going to come in 2 packs. So within that first one there, you've got your textile trio. So you've kind of got that plaid, you've got the Hessian, you've got the waves, and then you're also then going to be getting the stylish trio with the diamonds, the dots, and then you've got that really funky one within the middle there. Now with these one, £3 or $3.90. Now just to say, Debbie, on that price there that you can see, that today's price, all 6 of them, that would work out at 18 pence a stencil or 65 cents a stencil. Wow. That's on today's price. It's even less than that when it comes to your platinum price. So for all 6 of them, so remember it's 2 sets, but it's the 6 that you're getting, 3 within the set, you're going to get them for $2.40 or £2.40 or $3.12, which means you'll get them even less than 18 pence for, how much was that, Sam? Right-to-yours. I'm not sure. We're having a
Yeah,
discussion on maths
120
here.
for 3.
Yeah.
So
There we
240,
go.
yeah, for
Perfect.
6.
For that, how fab is that? $2.40 or $3.12, Debbie. Really good, just to add that little bit extra detail to the back. I completely underuse stencils, Debbie. Well,
Yeah.
as of late, I've not been. I've been really, really, really good lately in incorporating them. And sometimes it might be a background, it might be a pattern paper, Debbie, but just going over that back, just with a stencil, little bit of ink, just add in that little bit extra.
Absolutely.
Or the full background could, of course, be all about the stencil. You know, I love to blend, and I like to do the faux bleaching effect.
Yes.
Well, what about just blending over the stencil? Add in that extra layer as well, just utilising having the ability of using the stencils. You can use them, of course, for your inks, spritz through them. You can do your glitter paste through them as well. Any of your media paste you can use through them as well. Just give them a wash, you know, soon after, quite straight after, certainly with a glitter paste anyway. But to get all 6 of them, $2.40 or $3.12 is a fab one.
Absolutely. 40 pence a stencil. I don't think I've ever seen them that cheap. We found a deal. So, you know, we were talking about the stack and stash storage boxes. We're bringing this to you now, but we found a deal where you're getting the free tape pen, which is incredible. So you will get the tape pen with these. So this one is £9.59 or $15.99. So absolute great deal there. So one with the tape pen. You're getting those stack and stash boxes, which you can buy multiples of, stack on top of each other, lots of different storage, so a really unbelievable deal there when you're getting your tape pen as well. So you can either go for the discounted one that we showed you earlier, or the one where you're getting your free tape pen. So a really great deal on that one. So one of the stash and stack. Right, back over to Craig.
Rightio. So we're going to be then having a look at, was it our Mediterranean Dreams? Yes, it was. So it's our Mediterranean, a lovely comprehensive selection that we've got here. This is a 5-piece. So you're going to be getting your 5-piece here for £14 or $17. Your platinum price is going to be $11.20 or $13.60. You're going to get that really, really smart Mediterranean tile. Now, it's actually 2 dies because it's a creative card, so it cuts in or cuts out, of course, if you use that outer die to go with it. What we're also giving you, so this is where, yes, it says 5-piece, but that one alone, you've got your Live Your Zest Life. That is all of these stamps, all of these dies that you're getting as well. You've got your lemons, you've got your oranges, you've got your leaves there, but you've got your quirky sentiments where it says the zest is yet to come. You've got Take It Easy, you've got Relax in there, Live Your Zest Life, just a few. Dream is in there as well. So you're getting that stamp set with the dies. You're going to be getting the most beautiful Mediterranean Dreams delicate lace border. So that could be as long as you want. Doesn't cut out the edge, you just keep it as long as you want if you want. What about then going in with the lemon vine? So a really, really different edgeable die for us than we've probably ever seen, and maybe even seen today as of yet. Maybe paper piece, the little lemons back in, that gives you a completely different look on the edge of your card. That's in that set here. And then you're also going to be getting your Mediterranean window. So you've got, it could be the hydrangeas there at the top there, it could be a variety of flowers if you want. But having that window, having, of course, the pottery in there, that street lamp in there, the With Love, you've got Mediterranean Dreams, you've got the cluster there of the zest at the bottom. So you're getting that full stamp set as well. So yes, it's saying it's a 5-piece, but that is because it's 1, it's 2, it's 3, it's 4, and then it's 5. It's not incorporating all the individual components that you've got. And then you can do things such as these. So maybe you want to then use that delicate edge edgeable. Maybe you want to use it in conjunction with doing things such as your easels as well, which is the good thing about an edgeable, because it cuts on the edge. Doesn't necessarily have to be the edge that you're familiar with. It could be the top or it could be the base, creating that block for that edge. You can tell there was a lot of love for that edgeable die, but combining it with the shutter stamps as well, going in with that pot, going in with the sentiment. Great set, great comprehensive set there for £14, $17, $11.20 or $13.60. You'll also find as well, although there's no paper pads with that one, Debbie, a lot of our recent launched paper pads will work with that Mediterranean theme as well. So just start to bring them in and tie them in together.
Yeah, absolutely. And that big die, that's going to make your background as it is, isn't it? In all different colours. I love that big die. I actually actually forgot about that. I'm thinking I need to get that out so I use it a bit more often on the back. I've got another great deal for you, which is this paper pad. Now, we have sold thousands and thousands and thousands of this paper pad. It's one of our core paper pads. It's absolutely beautiful. You're getting 12 of each on here. Your glitter cardstock, which is gorgeous, and you're also getting your double-sided pearlescent cardstock in here as well. It's absolutely stunning. Now, if I show you this one first and just bend this, because look, the shine on there, the shimmer you get from that pearlized cardstock is unbelievable. That is double-sided as well, so you're getting both of those. And then the glitter one here, look at this. It's like that vintage old gold. It's absolutely stunning. It has a white core, so this is great. You know, we had bought out a sanding block. You can emboss this, sand it down if you're embossing folders, and bring out the white, and the glitter will still shine through. So absolutely beautiful, but I love the fact that you are getting it to match that at the back. So let me just bring them around so you can see. Look at the tones on there. Absolutely stunning. So you're getting 12 pages of each. These are 250 GSM, and you're getting 12 sheets of each, so 24 in total, for an incredible saving of $7.99 platinum or $9.19. That is exceptional value. I think it's the cheapest that I've ever seen this paper pad at, so you want to grab those, maybe multiple order them, because it could be the last of the stock that we have left. Right, Craig, you're making some rustling noises over there.
I love this set. You guys know by now I absolutely love this set here. So this is our luxury cardstock that we've got here, and it's the 3-pack that you've got. You're going to be getting the red, you're getting the green, you're getting the blue as well. So if I just bring it a little bit along the lines as what Debbie's just shown there, how they complement together. However, I've not just got the pearlescent and the shedless glitter. What we've got here, shedless glitter, mirror, and then we've got the satin as well. It does say Centura Pearl within the title. There's not Centura Pearl in here. It's just, of course, that luxury quality of cardstock that we've got. We've got the mirror, we've got the satin or matte, and then we've also got our shedless glitter as well. So we do say you're going to be getting 30 sheets. That's 10 shedless glitter, 10 mirror, and then 10 of your satin. It's actually a little bit more, because these little cuts at the front here, you're not going to be, well, you're going to get them for extras. So you've got that sheet there of the mirror, and then you've also got that piece there of the satin. So they're not included within the count, so you do get them included as well. So it's 10 of your shedless glitter, it's 10 of that beautiful striking mirror where you can see that reflection, and then it's also 10 of the one that I use the most, and that is the satin cardstock. I said before satin matte, some call it satin, some call it matte. Most call it matte, but I like to call it satin. So if you hear either or, it's the same thing. It's just a different way we call it. So that is your red, and you've got exactly the same when it comes to the green. You've got your 10, 10 and 10, with the 2 extra panels at the front that you're not going to have to pay for. You're going to get them as an extra. So you've got your shedless glitter. You've also got your deep green within that mirror. How beautiful is that? It's like something from The Wizard of Oz. And then you've also got, oh, that's out soon, isn't it? Is it Wicked? Wicked, that's out soon.
Yes.
And then you've got your satin on the back there as well. All of these, whether it's the satin, whether it's the matte, whether it's the shedless glitter, you can absolutely use them through your bladed cutting machines if you want to. Certainly the glitter's not going to dull your blade because it's encapsulated, so you've got that option. And as Debbie said with her 12 by 12, start to emboss them and do different techniques, of course. You can do that for sure. 10, 10 and 10, and then last but by no means least, you've got your ice blue. Same idea, you've got 10 of your shedless glitter, 10 of your shedless glitter, 10 of your satin, and 10 of your mirror as well. That one there, your shedless glitter, at first glance it does look silver, and to some form it is, until you actually put it next to a silver shedless glitter. You will see the difference. There is more of a bluey grey tone, and we're actually just about to see from up above, you'll be able to see a little bit more of that blue grey from up above. So that's actually the shade that you're getting. So yes, it does look like silver, and you can get away with it using it of silver, but if you do sit it next to an actual silver card, you will notice the difference. And things like that, Debbie, even go over with your alcohol pens, your deeper colours.
Absolutely.
And you can change, of course, those shades. So 30, 30, 30, you'll get your 2 bits on the front of this one as well. So 3 packs, so you're getting over 30 sheets in, you're getting 30, 60, over 90 sheets in total for £19.50 or $31.50. Your platinum price you're going to be getting for $15.60, or for you guys stateside, $25.20. And you are going to get all of that. Now, of course, Christmas time, we say reds and the greens, but we know we use the reds and the greens all throughout the year, even the blues all throughout the year. So imagine getting all of that home for you to be using. So this is where you're going to be, in total, you're going to be getting 30 of your shedless glitter, 30 of your mirror, and 30 of your satin in the different colours, Debbie.
Yeah, I love that. That is our core cardstock, and we sell just an abundance of it. So grab that if you're in need of your luxury cardstock. Now, something else that's shiny. If you're in need of any of our beautiful mesmerising glitter paste, we have all the colours for you. This one is your Moon Blooms. You can see that. Absolutely gorgeous. We've then got our Equinox, which is just a gorgeous colour there. Love that one. Then we've got our Mermaid's Towel. We've also got our Peacock. Love that one, beautiful. Now these are, yeah, absolutely. These are more chunky, but they have a sort of dual colour in them. That's our Mystical Ocean. Then we've got our Rose Garden. I never promised you a rose garden. Oh, crash, we've got to crash them all. We've got our Enchanted Lake. Look at that, beautiful. I'm going to show you the board in a minute, so you'll be able to see them a lot better. Look at that one, absolutely stunning. And that one is your Wood Nymph as well. So we're going to pop those to the side. Let me show you these. Ooh, look at those beauties. I mean, our glitter paste is literally second to none in sort of anything out there. They are just stunning. The different tones that you're getting in there, I mean, they truly are mesmerising. It's like little crystals that have been crushed up and put down. They're just beautiful. So all those colours, 8 colours in total. That's a bargain. Look at the price of these. £32 or $40 if you're platinum. And then I'm just going to show you some samples because these are absolutely stunning. So look at that. I mean, we're talking £4 a tub, which is so good. So good. A little bit more, I think, because we've got 8 of them. Oh no, it would be if you've got £32. Yeah, £32, so it would. Yeah, £4 a tub. We will go with that, Sam. Look at that. So stunning. Think of all those stencils that you've got. You might have gone for those bargain stencils that Craig was showing. You're going to be able to put all these glitter pastes through them. They are beautiful. No matter what you do with glitter paste, look at that. Oh, so beautiful. It is so lovely. So $5 a tub or £4 a tub. So just beautiful. And you can have that full-on bling or just little pieces that accentuate everything. It's just beautiful. I love them. Absolutely love them. I love this one as well. I mean, it just looks like you've put crystals onto your card. Just beautiful. So grab those today. £32 or $40 if you're platinum. So a really great one to have. Right, so let me just check any more questions that we've got here. So let's have a look. We've got Nefertiti is saying, as a teacher, I find the shut your flaps tabs very useful in the classroom. Yeah, perfect for that. Absolutely perfect. Rosalind's saying, what a deal on those pop-out dies. If you haven't seen them, go back. The pop-out dies, ridiculous offer for all of those. 15 dies in total. Rosalind's saying those stencils just dropped into my cart. Yeah, they're the stencils that Craig's showing you are amazing. Celia is saying those stencils look like they would make great backgrounds. Yeah, all stencils make amazing backgrounds. Sandy is saying, I just got my first CC glitter and mirror cardstock. It's so beautiful. Yeah, we do good glitter and mirror cardstock. Rosalind said, you can never have enough glitter or mirror card. That is so true. Good for die cutting, good for embossing, good for mats and layers, good for everything, isn't it? Even your card blanks. Oh, and we've got a winner of the show as well, so we'll announce that in a little while. And Crystal Hodges is saying all the colours of the papers are beautiful. The blue would be perfect for layering snowflakes. Yes, absolutely. Yes, beautiful. Right, are we going back? Where are we going back to? We're going back to Craig. So Craig's just going to show a little bit more storage before the end. We're near the end of the 2 hours. How has that gone? Where has the show gone? Craig, what have you got?
So we're going to have a look at the fab file again. Just to say, actually, I was just thinking with what you've been showing, Debbie, what we've been showing, and even with yourself and Sarah last night, when you've had some of the goodie bags and that, if you go for them where you've maybe duplicated, yesterday, one of the stores here in the UK, the range, I nipped into the range, they had 3 different sizes of empty hamper baskets. Whereas you had the tissue paper in there.
Oh, yes,
and there were like
yeah.
3 different sizes. It was like a smaller one that you could get for £4. What about, of course, if you do duplicate on things when it comes to, you know, the Sarah bags or that, or incredible deals like this, if you've got a crafty friend or a family member who's starting out in craft, or you just want to get them crafty things, what about looking, I'm sure you'd be able to get them stateside as well, an inexpensive empty hamper basket. These already had the tissue paper in there, and just start to create your own little Christmas hamper.
Yeah, I love that.
Say, you know, for a Christmas gift, of a variety of crafty tools and that in there as well.
I love that.
Be a
So
nice way
good.
of doing that in an inexpensive way with the prices that we've had lately. But talking about inexpensive, talking about storage, of course, which predominantly all the show's been about, 4x6 fab file. So this is giving you the file folders as well. 4x6, $2.99 or $3.99. You get your platinum of $2.39 or $3.19. Now you're going to be getting 6 of these in total as well. Now you don't get the stamp set, but this is just a nice way to show how you can then start to store maybe your stamp sets if you want to, maybe your little die sets, maybe it's going to be your scrap card. You are going to get your little stickers in there, so if you are wanting to then label them at the top there where my finger is, you can absolutely do that. But you get your fab file with 6 of these ones as well, which come included. Does come flat pack, but it really is easy just to assemble together, and then you've got that locking mechanism as well. You've got a little see-through window on the top there that you can then just write whatever it is. Maybe it's going to be filled with stamps, or maybe filled with dies, or maybe offcuts. Whatever it is, you can label it there as well if you want. Wipeable, yes, it's incredibly strong, but you've got that wipeable factor as well, and really strong and robust as well. So if you are in your craft room, you're dropping it or something, an accident happens, you know that it's going to be absolutely fine. Having that little handle at the side as well, so it stays flush with the actual box itself. So if you do have them on shelves, it's not as if you brush past them, you're going to catch your finger or catch your elbow or something like that. And then all that you need to do is just pop that out and then take that out of the shelving unit, or lift it up wherever it is, maybe into one of your storage bags or whatever it is. You can then, of course, store whatever you want in there. Although, of course, it's Crafters TV, predominantly everything is about crafting. Storage is a good one just to think of out of the craft room, within the kitchen, the he shed, the she shed, of course, the dining room, the living room, wherever it is. It's a nice way just to store whatever you need to store, Debbie.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. I think storage is one of those things, the nicer look in the storage and the better you feel about putting it on show, don't you?
Yes.
Before we used to just pack things into cardboard boxes and try and shove them in a cupboard and so no one would see them, or under the dining room table. Now we have so many good storage solutions, especially ones like the side of me where they're so pretty. You want to have them out on display. You're quite proud of the fact that you can store things in such a beautiful way. Just going to go back to those first folders because these are proving very popular. These are our die and stamp storage folders. Now the first one is the A4. You can buy the magnetic sheets online, so you can get them on the website, but they are a really strong folder, and inside you've got literally your stamp and storage folders. So you don't get the actual inside, you buy them separately, but the folder itself has got this binder which is super strong, so it's going to hold so many times. I mean, there's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's actually 7, probably 8, I would say, magnetic sheets in there that are holding all our dies. So it's quite a weighty folder, and it's got everything you need to store in, including the pockets at the front. So literally you can put all your tools in there. So whether it be your scissors, your die cut brushes, anything that will help you with storing things for your die cutting needs. I also love it because it has not only a strong handle, it also has your little pouch here that you can put your labels in and know exactly what's inside your folder. So that's a really great one to have. Today's price, $12.79 or $17.91. The other one we've got is our A5 folder, sorry, which is the smaller one. Exactly the same, really strong, but you can can literally undo this, and then you've got storage in there as well, and also your pockets, like with the bigger one, but with smaller. You've got 2 pockets in there. So really good one to have to store all your dies, all your stamps, all your dies and stamps. No, all your dies and stamps, not stamps, dies and whatever I said. Didn't come out right, did it? Right, let's have the winner, shall we, of the show. Julie Palmer, you're our winner. So, Julie Palmer, you are going to be, in fact, if you could just send us a little message at prizes, so CTV prizes at crafterscompanion.co.uk. Just send us the message to say that you won the poppy goodies, and we will get these sent out to you. So, a great little prize today, just to commemorate our Poppy Day, which is our amazing day that we remember, Remembrance Sunday. So our next show, Craig, is we've got Friday Night Live.
We've got Friday Night Live.
We've not done a Friday Night Live together. It'd be a bit different to the way Ben does it, but we will do the best that we can. Ben's just having a lovely little break this week, so we're going to be hosting the Friday Night Live, so it's going to be fun. What can we expect in Friday Night Live, Craig? Apart from all the fun and games. Oh, shaving foam.
So we did do this the other day, Debbie, but for anyone that missed it, we are going to do it again with our liquid colours, because what we're going to do is we're going to make a Christmas cracker with the card that we made with the shaving
I love
foam.
that.
We're going to make a shaker card with the card that we make from the technique of the shaving foam. So we're going to kickstart with the liquid colour and the shaving foam, and then we'll just go from there and we'll have fun.
How amazing. Yeah, it's going to be a great show. So do join us back at 5 p.m. We're going to be here for 2 hours then, where we're going to be bringing you Friday Night Live and all the bits that we've seen all week long, including those amazing paints, and I know you absolutely love them. But we're going to have a little break now, and we will see you later.
Toodles.
Bye.